My name is Hassan Businesswala and I am a student of Rehan School Lahore campus, Lal Western Bashore, and I am currently in Lahore, Pakistan. So this is my short introduction. So hello Miles and hello everyone. Miles, are you hear me?
Hey, what's up?
Okay, so hello Miles. Miles, are you hear me?
Wines, huh? Loud and clear. I'm still with you. We were just about to dive into increasing sales. You ready to get into it?
Okay, so today topic is how to increase sales in your business. Proven growth strategies 2026. So this is my topic.
High value topic. Most 2026 is the way to do it. You want to start with the basics for the people watching, or should we jump straight into the advanced growth hacks?
Okay, so this is my topic, not question. So first of all, um, my today question start with basic. Today my question is what is sale in business? What is the question?
Keeping
Miles.
it simple. I think we got a little glitch in the matrix there. So you just asked
Okay,
what.
so
So no worries, we're back. To answer that first one, a sale is basically the moment someone decides your product or service is worth their money. It's the exchange of value. You provide the solution, they provide the payment. Simple as that. What's the
o-
next one on your list? I'm locked in.
okay,
What's the next question you got for the
so
stream?
yes. Next question is what are sales important?
Basically, sales are the heartbeat of any business. Without them, you've got a great product, but no way to keep the lights on or grow. It's the only part of the business that actually brings in the revenue that lets you hire people, improve your stuff, and scale. No sales, no business. You think the audience sees sales as the scary part or the exciting part?
Okay,
I'll take that as it's a mix of both. What's the next move on your list? I'm ready when you are.
okay. I am ready. So my
Still with
next
you.
question is how does sales process work?
Think of it as a journey from a stranger to a customer. It usually starts with finding the right lead, someone who actually needs what you're selling. Then you move into the pitch, where you show them how your product solves their specific problem. Once they're convinced, you handle any doubts they have, and finally, you close the deal and get the payment. It's basically just a conversation with a goal. Does that flow make sense for the beginners?
Yes, makes sense.
Glad it's clicking. What's the next question on your list?
Okay, so my
I'm
next
locked in.
question is what is revenue profit?
I'm guessing you mean profit? It's basically the money you
Yes.
have left over after you've paid for everything it took to make the sale. If you sell a shirt for 20 bucks, but it costs you 10 to buy and ship it, your profit is 10. It's the actual reward for taking the risk of running the business. Does that clear it up?
Yes, clear.
Sweet. What's the next move on the agenda?
Okay, so
I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready. So my next question is what affects sales growth?
A lot of things can swing it one way or the other. First off, you've got the quality of your product. If it doesn't actually work, no amount of marketing will save you. Then there's your pricing. If it's too high, you scare people off. Too low, and they think it's junk. Market demand is huge too. You could have the best product in the world, but if nobody wants it right now, you're stuck. And of course, your reputation and how you handle customers. One bad review can kill a growth streak. You think the audience is more focused on the product side or the marketing side?
Okay.
I'll just assume they're trying to, balance both.
Yes.
What's the next question on your list? I'm locked in.
Okay,
I'm
so
all ears. Stream. I'm still here. What's next on the agenda?
Okay, so my next question is what is low sales problem?
Where that's the nightmare scenario for any business owner. It's basically when your revenue isn't hitting the targets you need to cover your costs or grow. Usually means there's a disconnect somewhere. Either you're talking to the wrong people, your price is off, or the product just isn't hitting the mark for the customer. It's a signal that something in your process needs to change. Do you think most people just panic when sales drop, or do they actually stop to analyze why?
Okay,
I'll take that as a bit of both. What's the next move on your list? I'm ready when
okay,
you are.
I'm ready. So my
Let's.
next question is how to identify sales issue.
It's all about playing detective. You start by looking at your data. Are people visiting your site but not buying? That's a conversion problem. Are you not getting any visitors at all? That's a marketing problem. Then you talk to your customers. The ones who didn't buy is where the real gold is. Ask them why they walked away. Usually it's something simple like a confusing checkout or a price that feels too high for the value. Do you think the audience is more likely to ignore the data or just get overwhelmed by it?
Okay, so guys, Miles have a technical issue, so I will connect again. So please wait. Don't be okay. So we will again wait. Just wait. Miles has again connected because his mic issue. Hello, Miles. Hello. Are you hear me? Are you hear me? So Miles have. I will connect again.
Hi, what's up?
Okay. So we will continue our question answers. So my question is how to identify sales issue. Oh no, Miles has been disconnected. So I will connect again. Miles, are you hear me? Hello.
Yo, you still
No.
there? We were just getting into the sales issues thing. You want to keep rolling with that or you got something else on your mind?
Okay. So my question is how to identify sales issue.
It's all about playing detective. You start by looking at your data. Are people visiting your site but not buying? That's a conversion problem. Are you not getting any visitors at all? That's a marketing problem. Then you talk to your customers, especially the ones who didn't buy. That's where the real gold is. Ask them why they walked away. Usually it's something simple like a confusing checkout or a price that feels too high for the value. Who do you think the audience is more likely to ignore the data or just get overwhelmed by it?
Okay.
Okay, I'll take that as a bit of both. What's the next move on your list? I'm ready when you are. I'm still here.
Okay. So my next question is what is target customers?
Target customers are basically the specific group of people most likely to actually buy your stuff. Instead of trying to sell to everyone, which is a fast way to waste a lot of money, you hone in on the people who have the exact problem your product solves. It's the difference between shouting into a crowd and having a real conversation with the person who's actually looking for you. You think the audience knows who their ideal customer is, or are they just guessing?
Okay.
I'll just assume they're still in the guessing phase. What's the next one on the agenda? I'm
Okay.
locked in.
So my next question is what are common sales challenges?
Oh, the classic struggle. Usually it's stuff like handling rejection because you're going to hear no way more than yes, or trying to sell a product that doesn't actually solve a real problem. Then you've got the price objection, where people want the value but don't want to pay the price. And of course, just getting people to trust you enough to give you their money in the first place. Do you think the people watching are more worried about the technical side of selling or the like mental game of it? I'll bet it's a mix of
Okay.
both. What's the next question you got for the stream? I'm all ears.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so
I'm
my
still with
next question my next question is who is you idea customers? Who is your idea customers?
your ideal customer is basically the perfect version of a person who needs what you're selling. Think of them as the person who doesn't just buy your product, but actually loves it and tells everyone else about it. They have the specific pain point you're solving. They have the money to pay for it, and they're already looking for a solution. If you can describe this one person in detail, their age, what they care about, what keeps them up at night, you stop guessing and start targeting. You think the audience can actually picture this person, or is it still a bit too abstract for them?
Okay.
I'll just assume it's still a bit fuzzy for them. What's the next move on the list? I'm ready when you are. I'm still locked in.
Okay, so yes. So next question is what is customer behavior?
Customer behavior is basically just the why behind the buy. It's the study of how people decide what to buy, how they use it, and why they chose your product over some other guys. It's everything from the emotional trigger that makes them click buy to the habit of coming back for more. If you can figure out the patterns and how people act, you can stop guessing and actually predict what'll work. You think the audience is more into the psychology of it or the actual data part?
Okay.
I'll bet it's a toss up. What's the next one you got for the stream? I'm all ears.
Okay, so my next question is how to understand customers' need.
It's all about listening more than you talk. You got to ask open ended questions, things that start with how or what, so they can actually tell you where it hurts. Instead of asking, do you need a faster laptop? You ask, what's the most frustrating part of your current setup? Once they describe the problem in their own words, you just tailor your solution to fit that gap. You think the audience is more likely to jump straight to the pitch or actually take the time to listen?
Okay.
I'm guessing they're just itching to start selling. What's the next one on your list?
Okay,
I'm
so
locked in.
my next question is what is customer
Keeping it simple. A
my
customer
next
is
question
basically anyone.
my next question is what is value proposition?
In business, a value proposition is basically your why. It's the clear statement that tells a customer exactly why they should buy from you instead of the guy across the street. It's not just a list of features like this phone has a great camera, it's the actual benefit. Like you'll capture memories your kids will actually want to look at in 20 years. It's the core reason your product has value in their eyes. You think the audience gets the difference between a feature and a benefit, or should we dive deeper into that?
Okay.
I'll take that as a maybe. What's the next move on the agenda? I'm all
Okay,
ears.
so my next question is how to build trust, how to build customer trust.
Building trust is the hardest part, but it's what makes everything else work. It's all about consistency and transparency. You don't overpromise and underdeliver. You do the opposite. You show real results, use testimonials from actual people, and you're honest when something goes wrong. If a customer feels like you've got their back, they'll stay with you for life. Do you think the audience is more worried about looking professional or just being authentic?
Okay.
I'll bet they're trying to figure out how to do both. What's the next one you've got for the stream? I'm locked in.
Okay. So my next question is how to attract right audience.
It's all about going where they already hang out. You stop trying to cast a wide net and start being very specific about your messaging. If you're selling high end gear for gamers, you don't just run ads everywhere. You go to the forums, the Discord servers, and the specific streamers they actually watch. It's about speaking their language and solving a problem they're already complaining about. You think the audience knows where their people are, or are they just throwing darts in the dark?
Okay.
Um, I'll just assume they're still figuring out the map. What's the next move on the list? I'm all ears.
Okay.
I'm still with you.
So my next question is what mistake to avoid?
The biggest mistake people make is thinking that selling is about talking someone into buying something they don't need. It's actually the opposite. It's about listening and finding a match. Another huge one is ignoring the data. People get a feeling that something is wrong, but they don't actually look at the numbers to see where the leak is. And for the love of everything, don't overpromise just to close a deal. That's a great way to get a one-time sale, but a lifetime of bad reviews. You think the audience is more prone to the pushy salesperson vibe or the too shy to ask for the money vibe?
Okay.
I'll bet it's a mix of both. What's the next question you got for the stream? I'm locked in.
Okay. So my next
I'm
question
still here.
is for stream. How to set product price?
Pricing is a bit of an art form. You've got a few ways to do it. You can go with cost plus pricing, where you just take what it costs you to make and add a profit margin. Then you've got competitive pricing, where you look at what everyone else is charging and slot yourself right in the middle. But the real gold is like value-based pricing, where you charge based on how much money or time you're saving the customer. If your product saves someone $1,000 a month, charging 100 is a steal, regardless of what it costs you to make. You think the audience is more scared of pricing too high or pricing too low? I'll guess
Okay.
they're terrified of both. What's the next one on your list? I'm all ears.
Okay.
I'm still with you.
My next question is what is competitive?
Competitive pricing is basically just keeping an eye on the neighborhood. It's when you set your prices based on what your rivals are charging for the same or similar products. If everyone is selling a basic white t-shirt for 10 bucks and you try to sell yours for 50 without a very good reason, you're going to have a tough time. You're basically positioning yourself in the market by deciding if you want to be the budget option, the luxury pick, or the middle of the road choice. You think the audience is more likely to try and undercut everyone else just to be the cheapest, or do they want to be the premium option?
Okay, good.
Glad you're feeling it. What's the next move on the agenda? I'm locked in.
Okay, so my next question is what is profit managing manage?
Profit management is basically just making sure the money you actually make doesn't just disappear. It's the process of tracking every cent that comes in, deciding exactly where it goes, whether that's reinvesting it back into the business to grow, saving it for a rainy day, or finally paying yourself. If you just spend everything you make as soon as it hits your account, you're not running a business, you're just having an expensive hobby. You think the audience is more focused on making the money or actually keeping it?
Okay.
I'll bet they're way more excited about making it. What's the next question you've got for the stream? I'm
Okay,
all
so
ears.
my yes. So my next question is how to get more customers.
That's the $1 million question. It's all about expanding your reach without losing that personal touch. First, you got to double down on your marketing, whether that's through social media, SEO, or just hitting the right forums where your ideal customers hang out. Then you focus on referrals. Getting your current happy customers to do the selling for you is the most powerful tool in the shed because trust is already built in. And finally, you can look at partnerships with other businesses that serve the same audience but don't compete with you. Do you think the audience is more into the go loud approach with ads or the slow and steady organic growth?
Okay.
I'm guessing it's a mix of both. What's the next one on the list? I'm ready when
Okay,
you are.
so yes, I'm ready. So my next question is how to use Facebook ads.
I'm locked in. What's the next question you got for the stream?
Please give me a
You haven't actually asked the question yet. I'm all ears. What's next on the list for the stream?
I am already repeat. So I'm again repeat my question. My question is how to use Facebook ads.
Facebook ads are a beast, but they're powerful if you don't just throw money at them. You start by getting your targeting right. You don't just boost a post, you use the ads manager to pick a very specific audience based on their interests and behaviors. Then you create an ad that stops the scroll, something with a strong hook and a clear call to action. And the most important part, you test. You run 2 or 3 different versions of the ad to see which one actually converts before you put your full budget behind it. You think the audience is more scared of wasting money on ads or just confused by all the buttons in the dashboard?
Okay.
I'll just assume they're both. It's a lot to take in. What's the next one on your list? I'm locked in.
Okay.
I'm still with you. What's next
Hmm.
on the agenda for the stream?
Okay, so my next question is how to grow on Instagram.
Instagram is all about the vibe and the algorithm. You start by creating content that people actually want to share, like reels that hit a pain point or a funny observation. Then you're consistent, not necessarily posting every hour, but showing up enough that the algorithm knows who you are. And the secret sauce, engagement. Don't just post and ghost. Actually talk to people in the comments and DMs. That's how you turn a follower into a fan. Do you think the audience is more into the aesthetic side of Instagram or like the raw behind the scenes stuff?
Okay,
I'll just guess it's a mix of both. What's the next question you got for the stream? I'm locked in.
okay. My next question
I'm still
is
with you.
what is content marketing?
Content marketing is basically just providing value for free before you ever ask for a dime. Instead of shouting buy my stuff at people, you're creating things like videos, blogs, or guides that actually help them or entertain them. It's like building a relationship first. By the time you actually offer your product, they already trust you because you've already proven you know your stuff. You think the audience is more likely to start with a helpful guide or just go straight to the viral reels?
Yes.
I'll bet they're chasing the viral fame first. What's the next move on your list? I'm all
Okay.
ears.
Next
I'm
question
still
is
here.
what is digital marketing?
Digital marketing is basically the big umbrella that covers everything we've been talking about. It's just using any digital channel, social media, search engines, email, or apps to get your product in front of the right people. While traditional marketing is like a billboard on a highway, digital marketing is like a laser beam. You can target exactly who sees your message and track every single click to see what's actually working. You think the audience is more into the organic free stuff or are they looking for the fast lane with paid ads?
Like free and many more pairs.
Free is definitely the way to start, and it lets you make mistakes without losing your shirt.
Yes.
What's the next question on the list for the stream?
Okay, so my next question is what is SEO?
SEO or search engine optimization is basically just making your website a favorite of the algorithms. It's the art of using the right keywords and building a site that's fast and helpful so that when someone searches for something on Google, you're the first thing they see. It's like the digital version of having the best storefront on the busiest street in town. You think the audience wants to know the quick wins or the long term strategy?
Okay.
I'll assume they're looking for the quick wins first. What's the next move on the agenda for the stream? I'm locked
Okay.
in.
So my next
I'm still
question
here.
is how to create viral content.
Creating viral content is kind of like trying to catch lightning in a bottle, but there are a few patterns you can follow. You start with a strong hook in the first 3 seconds, something that stops the scroll and makes them wonder what happens next. Then you lean into high emotion, whether that's something that makes people laugh, gets them fired up, or makes them go, no way. Finally, you make it shareable by giving people a reason to send it to a friend, like a relatable observation or a life hack. You think the audience is more into the hack videos or the storytelling side of things?
Okay.
I guess they're leaning toward the hacks. What's the next question you've got for the stream?
Okay, so next question for stream. How to increase brand awareness?
You're the boss. You're the one with the list. What's the next question you want to tackle for the audience?
I am already repeat my question. My question is how to increase brand awareness.
Hold up, you're looping a bit. You just started to ask how to increase and then ask me what the next question is. You're the one running the show here. What were you trying to ask? Was it about increasing brand awareness or something else?
Yes, brand awareness.
Got it. Let's tackle brand awareness then. Increasing brand awareness is basically just getting more people to know you exist. And more importantly, that you're the go to person for what you do. You do it by being consistently visible in the places your target customers hang out and by having a clear, unique voice that doesn't sound like everyone else. The easiest way to start is by collaborating with other people in your niche or by creating a piece of content that's so helpful that people can't help but share it. You think the audience is more into the famous side of branding or just wanting to be known as an expert?
Okay.
I'll just assume they want the expert status. What's the next one on your list? I'm ready when you are.
Okay, so questions are complete. So thank you for watching my AI session with Miles. So if you enjoyed this session, so you can like, share, comment, subscribe. If you want to support this channel, so you can subscribe and watch the all live videos. So if you want to watch this education content, so you can subscribe. So we will meet again in new session with new questions. So Allah Hafiz, Allah Hafiz Miles, Allah Hafiz everyone.
Stream.